Adam here with Walser Nissan Wayzata, and behind me here is the all-new 2023 Nissan Ariya. Now what I'd like to do is show you around the interior and some cool stuff on the exterior of this vehicle as well. Okay, so the Ariya we have here today is the Evolve Plus. So it's not the base model, it's a couple levels up. There's about 8 different trim levels, so it gets a little tricky. Now this is the single motor and the front wheel drive. The all-wheel drives haven't quite started delivering yet, but we can see those maybe a few months from now. Now this one is going to give you a total range when fully charged of 289 miles, which is going to be pretty good and kind of that middle to higher ground as far as the Ariya is concerned. Now you will notice the Ariya is from a design standpoint, it's going to look pretty similar to some of the other lineup. We have our V-Motion grille through the Nissan lineup, but this is going to be a slight departure from the total look of maybe some of the other ones. Now if we're talking size on the Ariya, it's going to fall in and be very similar to a Nissan Rogue. When I first saw pictures of it, I thought it would look more like a Murano, but now in here in person, that wheelbase and overall general size is going to be pretty close to the Rogue. So like I mentioned, design, we've got those cool LED headlights up front that kind of cascade down the front of the grille, arrow on the side here, which is going to help get you that best possible range, as well as a little bit more of that on the back of the vehicle. Now, as far as the wheels are concerned, there's 2 different options. There's going to be a 19 and a 20-inch option, but I like this design. It's pretty cool, and it's, again, Nissan has the Leaf, which has been out for almost 10 years or more now, so this is their second run at it. So I think they really kind of got it right from a design standpoint, from an interior standpoint. Everything just kind of works well together. Now, in the back, you do have the power liftgate, and of course, all the equipment and technology you'd expect out of a Nissan vehicle. So let's hop inside here, and we'll take a closer look. Okay, so now inside the Ariya, again, it's not a huge departure from the Nissan lineup, but there's a lot of changes in here, and the future of Nissan feels like now. Okay, let's start with this center console here. You've got your wireless charging for your phone, because this does have wireless Apple CarPlay as well as Android Auto. So you put it here, you're not messing with your phone. And again, the key to this vehicle is all the safety features that help keep your attention and focus on the road. Now you have your cup holders here, and then kind of your different shift selector, which is going to be a little bit like the Nissan Rogue, but slightly different. But one of the coolest things is this moves. So you've got the adjustable center console here, and since it is an electric vehicle, you don't have that transmission tunnel, so the floors are flat. So you get a ton of storage space. You also have another USB and USB-C down here with a little cord wrap, so you can wrap your cord up, put your second phone down there if your passenger is charging or anything else, keeps it all out of the way. And again, the moving center console is pretty cool. Now, a couple other buttons on here, you have your drive mode, so kind of your normal, sport, and eco to help you get the best range, or if you're feeling a little sporty, you can kick that in. And then E-Step, which is kind of going to be like one-pedal driving. If you spent any time in maybe a Tesla or any of the other EV vehicles, when you lift off the gas, it's going to start slowing you down with that regenerative braking to help get some of that range back. If you don't want it, click it off, shut it off there. Now the last button, so if I hold open on this haptic feedback, how cool is that? There's a little center console here that pops out. You can put a laptop on here. There's also a little storage. Put your phone, your wallet, tuck everything away. Maybe you're going to the gym, close it back up. Now it's out of sight, out of mind. No one knows it's there. Pretty cool. 12.3-inch screen here, and then another one right in the center. So haptic feedback again on all this. It's very intuitive, very cool. You can swipe through, it's quick, find your charging stations, all that good stuff right there. And then you have your climate control. So you've got your heated seats. It's freezing out here today. So we've got our heated seats going, so we're nice and toasty. And the climate control, again, it's kind of ghosted in here, but it's really cool. And it's very intuitive. You get that little haptic feedback when you click through it, so you know you've clicked it right. And they've left the volume knob, which is cool. So you're not messing with the slides there. Volume here, volume on the steering wheel. And you've also got a power button. So you know when the vehicle's on. I know some of the other EVs, is it on, is it locked, is it whatever. This actually has a power button, which I really like. Driving characteristics. So you've got all your safety and technology, like I mentioned. Lane departure warning, rear cross traffic alert, plus this has ProPilot 2.0. So it's not quite like Super Cruise. I think Nissan's mapped out about 200,000 miles of roadway. So it's gonna help you when you're out on the road. We have another video that explains regular ProPilot, but 2.0 is even better beyond that. Like a radar cruise control, but again, other added safety features in there, a ton of cool stuff. So overall, again, 289 miles of range, and there's more, and it can go up from there in the all-wheel drive model, like I mentioned, coming soon. But driving it around just a little bit today, it's extremely comfortable. It is extremely quiet in here, and these zero gravity seats are awesome. You can spend a ton of time in this vehicle. You've got a lot of rear cargo space and passenger space as well. So again, to wrap it all up, I think the styling is great, especially in the black. It looks really good. Great EV range and a ton of reliability and safety features make this one definitely one you got to check out. Thanks for watching our overview on the all-new Ariya. Now, if you want more information, to schedule a test drive, or maybe see one in person, you can visit us at Walser Nissan Wayzata, or give us a call, stop on in, we'd be happy to help you out. Thanks again for watching.